investigative. This is KXAN News at 5.
A rainy day here in Central Texas. We know of at least one road in Austin closed. Old Spicewood Springs Road often closing when the water level get too high, and a lot of other places have got dipsy doodles with
Yeah. You know, it hasn't been our typical, like, Thursday event where we saw 4 or 5 inches of rain, but we've seen so much rain over the past about 12 hours or so that it's kind of made those roadways very slick across the area. We've got more video right here from Austin today, just from that moderate rain that was falling all day long across the area. Of course, we like seeing all these videos and pictures that people have been sending in. You could use a Report It feature at KXAN.com to send in any video like this, and you could just see the heavy amounts of water that kind of pooled along the roadway. Most of that does happen typically, especially when you get hours and hours of rainfall across the area. Now, taking a live look at Viper radar this evening, do want to show you that we had rainfall that just slowly moved across the area with that big upper level low that was moving across from last night into this morning. Most of the rainfall now at this hour is in our eastern counties and will continue to be falling over our eastern counties over the next couple of hours, bringing some more moderate rainfall totals out there as well. You can see, based on rainfall totals so far today in the east, we haven't seen that much, about a quarter inch near LaGrange so far. Out at the airport, we've picked up about 1.23 inches, but over 2 1/5 inches of rainfall officially at Camp Mabry just since midnight last night. And even out in the hill country, picking up more than an inch of rain. Coming up in a few minutes, we are going to be talking about this rain starting to wrap up and big changes in store for the work week.
Well, the wet weather making for dangerous conditions on the roads. Today, we've had reports of several weather-related crashes, including a deadly one in the hill country. Police in Burnet say that a woman and her young son died when they crashed on Highway 281 south of Burnet. It happened this morning around 11. Omar Lewis joining us live from the scene with the latest. Omar?
Good evening, Dave. A very sad story here. A mother and her 8-year-old son killed on impact after their car hydroplaned crossing into oncoming traffic. Burnet police, along with DPS troopers, responded to the scene shortly after 11 this morning. The mother and her son were traveling southbound along 281 when she lost control and began to hydroplane, crossing over into the northbound lane of traffic. She then struck another driver and passenger, who were both transported to the Seton Highlands Hospital. Police say they received broken bones, but their injuries were non-life-threatening. Police are now working to contact the family of the mother and son killed today.
Right now, we got some of the family members notified, but we cannot locate one family member that needs to be notified before we release the names of the deceased. So that's the holdup. We're trying to get them located and notify them in person instead of doing everything over the telephone.
And traffic was affected here for a while, but Burnet police have worked to clear up this highway, so things are now back to normal. For now, we're live in Burnet. Omar Lewis, KXAN News.